The woman suddenly slit her own neck, and Jack hurriedly pressed his mouth to the wound. To his shock, the next day, a small tree had grown from her neck. The tree was covered with red fruit. Jack picked one and crushed it, and a dark red liquid slowly seeped out. Even more disturbingly, as the fruit ripened, the woman grew weaker and weaker until she withered into a dried corpse. But Jack was convinced that his girlfriend wasn't truly dead, so he moved to a remote village and planted the fruits inside his house. One day, a couple suddenly lost their way. They asked a group of boys for help, but the boys only responded with eerie smiles. Lina sensed something was wrong and pulled her boyfriend away. But before they could get far, the boys followed them. The next second, vines sliced across Lina's neck and blood trickled down her skin. David was terrified. Supporting his injured girlfriend, he stumbled upon a strange village where the ground was stained with dark blood. Before long, a house door opened. The person inside was Jack, who warmly invited them to stay. But when David woke in the middle of the night, he discovered in horror that his girlfriend was gone. He rushed downstairs, searching frantically for Lina. When he pushed open a door, he was struck speechless. The room was filled with crimson blood fruits, and the air reeked of iron. Jack stood in the center, holding a pulsing fruit in his hand, calmly saying that they were all his girlfriend. David collapsed in fear, trembling on the floor. Suddenly, he heard a sound beneath him. An old man entangled in vines whispered a warning. "Leave this place quickly, or you'll become like me." David wasted no time and grabbed Lina, trying to escape. Jack calmly glanced at her neck, confident they would return. Sure enough, before long, David noticed in horror that red fruit had begun growing from Lina's neck. The next second, she plucked one of the fruits and placed it into her mouth. In the end, they too became nourishment for the eerie fruit.